Hi, I'm Travis Quare. I'm an artist for the Creatives.
I'm Cogniz Sear, an artist as well.
I'm Jackie, founder and curator of For the Creatives.
And I'm Zach. I'm another one of the artists.
So we're sitting down here to do an interview with our pals over at Freak. They have some questions for us that we're super excited to answer. The first question is, who is For the Creatives Gallery? Us right here. I curate the gallery, so it's kind of more about who I want to put in it. And it's not like a popularity thing or anything. It's more like, to me, people who are dedicated to their work. And I like to do local artists. These are kind of like my main guys, just mostly because we're like our own collective in general.
Yeah, we're family.
Bam. But I also like to incorporate other people that I think deserve that shine that needs to be people I think that deserve to get that spotlight. So it's us and a bunch of other people that are just working hard at their craft. I also want to just like extend it more to like local communities and stuff like that. I know, people that just love what they do. What makes you so attracted to art?
Colors and perfection.
Perfection.
The
What makes you
addiction,
so attracted to art?
it's like addicting. Like, it's low-key, like some type of drug or something.
Personal expression, the absolute, what would it be, like, journey for absolute expression. Absolute journey for absolute. Oh.
Absolute journey for absolute expression. That's cool, I like that.
Yeah.
I
Express yourself.
didn't like art. I hated art. I would like fail book reports because I wouldn't do art. I wouldn't draw a picture. And then I got into like letters and graffiti and then I found my place like through that basically.
I just feel very deeply sometimes about some pieces I look at or like some music I hear, and that's what made me want to get into like supporting people in general, because like if I could look at your work and like just feel something, to me it was like, damn, I wonder, you know, how they feel when they make it, you know. And every time I would just look at a piece, like I would be turning my head all the way upside down in a gallery and people would be looking at me funny and like just asking questions to people I bring to galleries, and they'd be like, where do you see that? What made you think of that? And I'm just like, I don't, just look at it. What's the best part of being in this together?
Oh. We could argue and damn near fight, but it'll never be at that point.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people, I feel like they look at us oddly sometimes when we go into places and we argue frequently with each other. And it could be like, yo, Zach, you're get up, run my hands. But at the same time, other people may be like, yo, why are you being so rude? But it's not like that. It's just how we are towards each other.
Yeah.
And it's like our relationship towards each other. There's a lot behind everything.
It's a deeper
but
understanding.
it's not in a bad way.
within
We
all of
don't.
us.
It's not like,
Brothers and it's a family.
yeah, it's like having a brother. It's an older brother, younger brother, older sister. It's a family. How you talk with your family.
Yeah, and another thing is like our art, like we all look at our art a certain way, and then we have that extra pair of eyes that sees it hella differently, like we were saying before.
We just bounce ideas off.
Yeah,
each
like
other
it's
so well.
inspirational, and it's like, damn, they're improving hella. I need to step up
Damn,
my
did I
game.
say the best part of it was the fact that we could argue?
No, but
so
that's
bad.
true, because like there's a lot of people you can't argue with because it'll just end there. Like you don't have
Yeah.
a friendship from there. But I think
Yeah, a
the
lot of
coolest
people
part,
get
like
butthurt.
me and Isaac argue a lot, but I learn a lot from fighting with him in general, and I think that's important for me because like I remember one time I like stepped up myself and was like, I'm sorry. So like that was a big deal to me. And like, I don't know, we just learned from each other, and I've supported them before. We were like a family in general. Like it was just me wanting to support their work and me just knowing the quality of their work and how great it is and what it could be, that just was like, these dudes are fucking awesome. They deserve the world. Like their work needs to be everywhere. That pushed me to do what I do. And I don't know, a lot of people in this industry don't have what we have, and I think that's like a strength. Like they don't have a group like this. They just have themselves, and that's great, you know? but it's even cooler to have like your friends that are your family. Like this is a collective, this is a group of people, and like we work together.
And we've been doing it so long.
And we have each other's backs. A lot of people don't have support, and that's why a lot of people feel really alone because, you know, their work's not getting the attention it deserves or stuff like that. That's what For the Creatives is as well to me. It was like a support vessel to people who feel alone in the artistic world. How do you guys get companies to sponsor your events?
That's all her.
That's her.
I have no
She's
clue.
a genius.
That's her thing.
I don't know what I do. I think it's more just about knowing how to talk to people and standing your ground.
Being professional.
A lot of people ask me that question all the time. Like, hey, how did you get so-and-so? How did you get this? How did you get that? The worst thing you could get is a no or no response at all. So I try everything. Like, research is your best friend. I've always liked to research, though, so that's fun to me. I think that's fun. A lot of people don't like that aspect, so if you're not willing to put in the work, you're not going to get any results. Duh. That's, like, so typical.
Email people.
That's all I do all day. I send about 200 emails a day. That, I'm being so honest, I send about 200 emails a day. What are some ways you all plan to use your art to support the communities and others? To me, I see For the Creatives going into like community. I'm from Chicago, so I really want to go into like low income communities and like expand art to the kids, you know, like set up murals for them to draw, go into the classrooms and like bring artists from For the Creatives to like these schools with these kids and inspire them to just draw. At our last gallery, there was like kids there drawing and like there with their parents, and that's super important to me, that if we inspire them from young to like draw and look at art, like they could see art as a vessel for themselves as well, instead of, you know, running in the streets and like that. So that's what I eventually want the For the Creatives Gallery to go into, as well as supporting local artists in different communities, because we're not just in Chicago, we're not just in Sacramento, you know, we plan to be everywhere. So it's about reaching out to the kids everywhere and letting them know there's a platform like ours that has their back.
Within the community and like with other people, I guess one thing that I try to do is to let people know that like it is possible. As like odd as it may seem, like doing what you want like within like the art field, like I solely live off of my art. They solely live off of their art. We literally survive off of our art and what we make from our art and what we do with our art. And it takes a lot to like get to that point. And practically, we're someone people could look at and be like, damn, they did that. Starting from just damn near nothing.
And I think our gallery is just like a vision for people like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, we basically represent like if kids feel something and like everyone's telling them like, oh no, you can't do that or something, and like they give reasons and excuses like, we basically,
Oh, you gotta get a real job, you gotta go to school,
Yeah,
you gotta
you
have
gotta
a
do this, that's
degree,
true.
you
don't
gotta
have to
like
go what you're feeling. Like we're an
Yeah.
example of that basically.
take
like,
risks.
Yeah.
Never not take risks.
Dip
Go
out, bro,
Yeah,
leave.
dip out. Go somewhere.
Yeah.
Go talk to people. Be like, go outside your comfort zone, because if you don't, like no one's gonna approach you.
When I was super young, I like said, oh, I want to be an artist, da-da-da, when they first started teaching us art and stuff, and like a lot of people be like, oh, you'll never make money off that, or you know, you're not gonna be this, you're not gonna be that. And it's just kind of sad almost how art is shunned at a young age, where it's like you need something realistic, and it's like, why isn't that realistic, and why do people think it's okay to teach kids that it can't be realistic? So that's important. That this gallery really helps reinforce that anything is realistic.
Bring your visions to life.
So that's our word of advice for everybody watching this. Don't stop, keep going.
Keep
Follow your
100%,
heart and your
120%.
passions, because that's exactly what we're doing, and that's what For the Creatives is all about. And that's why I named it For the Creatives, because it's for the creative soul, it's for the creative people, and I feel like if you come to one of our galleries, you have something creative about you in general, and that's why this gallery is for you. So thank you for watching our interview with Freak. We really appreciate it, and we want to give them a major shout out for being so awesome. Have a good one. Thank you.